Is there anyone in this room who has not heard about the wonders of the world? I don't think so. I guess we all have heard about the wonders of the world. Although the wonders of the world are magnificent and marvelous, yet they were born out of an idea, which was a root in our mind, which has a root in our mind. No matter what you see around you, if it's man-made, it was first conceived in the mind. Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, I'm going to speak to you today about the wonder of the mind. I'm sure all of you would agree with me on this. The human body is the most sophisticated mechanism as compared to all machines. And I'll explain this to you why I'm saying this. Every machine has a design, and that design has functional limitations and also performance limitations. Just let me explain to you with an example. For example, if you build a Ferrari, that Ferrari has a limitation of the speed and the function, which is a mode of transportation, or it's a sports car. Once the car is built, you cannot make any changes to it unless you alter the design. But this is not the case with us human beings. The human beings have many possibilities. The reason for this is because of the human mind. I'll explain to you this again. You and I, we share the same design. We are human bodies, man or woman, whatever, but we still exist in the same structure. Yet, you can be an actor, you can be an engineer, you can be a doctor, I can be a singer, or you and can be a mix of all these. It's possible. We have many possibilities with human beings. Again, this is because of the wonder of the mind, the power of the human mind. If you look back into the history of mankind, you will see that we have come a long way. And in these long years of evolution, if you observe, physically we haven't changed a lot. Yes, there have been some changes, we have evolved even on the physical aspect, but the majority of the change has happened in our mind. And that's the reason why we have been able to create this world, which is infinitely different from where we come. This happened because of the power of the mind. Isn't that wonderful? We are able to do so many things. We have come such a long way. Now the question that everybody's going to ask me is, how is it possible? Why can we do this? What is the unique characteristic of the mind that makes it possible? Now the mind, which is doing a whole bunch of functions, has got this one unique ability. It constantly keeps absorbing information. So we have this habit of gathering information. It's the habit of the mind. We don't do it consciously. Now, what happens is, all this information gets stored in our mind too, which is another aspect of the human mind, that it has got memory. It can store a lot of information. Now, the ability of creation or progress comes from the fact that the human mind is also capable of arranging this information. For example, if you arrange the information that you have gathered in a way that it sounds useful, then it becomes an invention. It's a new idea. If you arrange the information in a way that appeals to other people's mind, it becomes a piece of art, creativity. If you arrange it in a way that appeals to the other person's heart, now you have created a new emotion. So basically, if you go about doing this, you can have many different permutations and combinations, and these will invoke different feelings. ideas, inventions, jealousy, emotion, love, so on and so forth. What I'm trying to say, my dear friends, is the ability of the human mind to arrange this information and to absorb this information gives us many different possibilities. The only thing is we have to learn how to arrange this information every time to our own advantage. Now this is a very big skill. And given the fact that the nature of the mind is that you cannot control it, you have to learn to arrange the information in a way that is always positive, if not being creative. Now, if you ask a doctor about the most important organ in your body, he'll say that it's the human mind. Because the human mind is able to maintain the body activities that's going on, and it's able to interface with the outside world. Now this ability of the mind to interface with the outside world and also to govern and control the human activities going on makes it all the more wonderful, because it's a very precise measurement of things which is happening constantly on the go. What I would like to bring out with the point that the human mind is a wonderful thing is because we all have the capability to use the human mind in a positive way so that we can use it to our advantage and to our success. One of the things, my dear friends, in conclusion, what I would like to say is, when I came for the speech today, I was completely unprepared. I said, I'm going to use the mind and put myself on the spot and see how well I do with it. And I've been trying to go spontaneously using the mind. And I guess I have to stop here. Thank you very much.